Yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah. Baby, why won't you come through tonight? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I just love the trick, I'm just fucking my bitch. I need a release since it's spiritual. Get down on your knees, show me what knowledge is. Shut your eyes on me while you swallow the kiss. Call me Hercules, I'll descend from the gods. Show me what's on your mind, I'm here for your thoughts. Told you it was love when I shot you the heart. I'm passionate for you, wouldn't take it too far. Unless you're on it with me and you wanna go hard. Yes, greetings, salutations, and good now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can you ride with the wave? Can you dip? With my hands on your waist, can you dip? Grand Rising, let's get it! Can you make us somebody? Yeah, yeah. Why? Yes, greetings, salutations, and good now. Y'all, come on in, come on in. Where we shine, yeah. Baby, why won't you come true tonight? Make me proud the way we shine. Why? Wanna see the man cry. Love and cares if I don't have you by my side. Out of sight doesn't mean you're not on my mind. I'm praying that you make it through the dark time. Let's create a situation for some spiritual relation. Think you might communicate. Girl, you're damn fine. Yeah. My love is for the taking. Got fire for your blessing. Put this work upon your belly like a 9 to 5. Yeah. Baby, what the deal is? Baby, what the deal is? Ayy. Let me slide up in it. If you let me slide up in it, I'm exactly what to do to keep you satisfied. Satisfied. If you let me slide up in it, know exactly what to do to keep you satisfied. Let me slide up in it. Yeah. Why would you come through tonight? Yeah. Make me proud the way that we shine. Baby, why won't you come through tonight? Make me proud the way that we shine. If you let me start up in it, know exactly what to do to keep you satisfied. Satisfied. Let me slide up in it, know exactly what to do to keep you satisfied. 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 If you let me slide up in it, know exactly what to do to keep you satisfied. Yeah, I'm saying greetings, salutations, and good now. My name is Kevis Major, doing it major. And we're about to start this little occult lecture. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be talking about Friday the 13th. You know what I'm saying? We're going to take the spookism out of Friday the 13th. We're going to break it down in a esoteric spiritual way. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to be a form of taking our power back the more that we could understand the days, you know what I'm saying, and their symbolic meaning and reasoning, you understand me? And take our power back and learn how to use these days and these numbers for our own benefit and for our own use and usage and utility and stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? So that's the point of this live stream. We're gonna be breaking down Friday the 13th, you know what I'm saying? And you're never gonna hear anybody speak about Friday the 13th like this, you know what I'm saying? For damn sure. Alright. So yeah, greetings, salutations, and good now. Shout out to the Massive Ring crew, you know what I'm saying? We got the cleansing herbs right here. So I'm just gonna do a quick cleanse, you know what I'm saying? A quick purification for myself and for you guys. So I'm going to be making a few of these cleansing herb bundles. I need to create a name for it. And you could use this to purify your vortex, to purify your space, and to purify and cleanse your home, you know what I'm saying, and to ward off evil spirits, bad energies, bad thoughts, and bad feelings, you know what I'm saying. How can I buy? They're not for sale. I don't have any for sale, but I'm going to be gifting them to my subscribers. So if you subscribe to my TikTok, you know what I'm saying, I think the subscription is maybe like $3.99 or something like this, and I'm going to send you one of these, you understand me, and you could just use it to just cleanse, you know what I'm saying, cleanse your chakras. Shit, shout out to Patrick. All you gotta do is subscribe, you know what I'm saying, and I'll make one and send it to you. Actually, today, that's one of the missions. I'm going out foraging so I could get some more of these herbs. You understand me? Alright, so we're gonna do a little cleansing before we get into the lecture. You understand me? Shit, shout out to Delta. What's going down? What's going down? Alright, so start with the heart chakra, you know what I'm saying? Purify my heart, let it be as gold and precious silver. Talking about the cleansing herbs, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go forward some more today, and these are gonna be from my subscribers. So if you guys subscribe, you're gonna get it. How does it work? Of course it works. You understand me? Once your mind works, you know what I'm saying? So does your mind work? I'm saying if your mind works, of course it's gonna work, because it's all about mental magic and mental manipulation. Whatever is on your mind bends in, and you accumulate feelings about these things, and these lights and emanations and ideas bending into itself and actually come out to be physical reality. So just think about it. Anything that you actually do with your physical body, you had to think about it first, and then you had some emotional reaction and attachment to these ideas, and then your body went out and did the actions. So when it comes to warding off spirits and bad energies and cleansing and purifying your space and your body, it all starts with your mind. Yeah, so if your mind is working properly and you have the proper intentions and the proper things on your mind, boom, that's how it's gonna work. All right, so boom, you have the herbs, you light it up using a candle, and then you just have some pure intentions while you move the herbs around your vortex. You understand me? So you just think about being pure and being cleansed while you do it, and that's how it works. Boom. So you start in the heart space, or you could start with any one of your 7 chakras, but I like to start with the heart space, you know what I'm saying? So cleansing the heart, I have a pure heart, pure feelings, everything is coming out of love, you know what I'm saying, and generosity and kindness and shit like this. And I'm cleansing your heart space as well, you know what I'm saying? So your heart is pure, your emotions are pure as you go through the day, you know what I'm saying? All of your negative feelings, you know what I'm saying? Let the smoke just burn it away. You know what I'm saying? All of the negative feelings that you may be attached to, all of the emotional traumas that you have experienced through the years, through the months, through the weeks, you know what I'm saying? Just let it all drift away like the smoke, you know what I'm saying? Just let it all sizzle and fade away. I'm sorry. And then we're going to slide on up to the crown chakra, you know what I'm saying? Crown chakra, this is where you develop all your thoughts. All your thoughts are coming from this little area here and coming down into your body. So we're purifying the thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Cleansing the crown chakra, where the thoughts are emanated and created and stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? And we're just cleansing the area, you know what I'm saying? Purifying our thoughts. So as we go through today and the rest of the week, the rest of the month, the rest of the year, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be generating pure thoughts, clean thoughts, you know what I'm saying? And as you go through your day, you know what I'm saying, second by second, minute by minute, hour by hour, the thoughts that are on your mind are clean, pure thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Clean, pure thoughts. And any negative, destructive, dishonest, corrosive, negative thoughts, you know what I'm saying? We're just purifying and cleansing all of those bad thoughts. Yeah? Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so then we're gonna come down to the third eye area, you know what I'm saying? Your third eye, how you realize, how you see behind the veil. And we're gonna just cleanse the eye, cleanse the third eye, purify the third eye, decalcify your third eye. Yeah, so you could realize what you realize. You could see things that other people can't see. You could have inner vision, you know what I'm saying? You could have foresight. and your vision is gonna be clear, you know what I'm saying? So as you go through today, you know what I'm saying, I speak clarity, opening up your third eye chakra, you know what I'm saying? You could see people's true intentions, you could see the real nature of the world and how it works, and the inner workings and outer workings, you know what I'm saying? So we're just opening up your third eye chakras right now, cleansing your chakras, using the powers of the magic in the herbs and their healing, cleansing, purification properties to just decalcify, you know what I'm saying, your third eye and your pineal gland. What that? These are some purification cleansing herbs. Yeah, this bundle was made of rosemary and wild mint that I foraged a couple moons ago. Yeah, and I'm going to be gifting one to each of my subscribers. So if you would like one, just subscribe to my channel. What does it do? Well, this is for cleansing and purifying your energetic vortex. Yeah, so it's for purification and cleansing, getting rid of bad spirits, bad energy, bad feelings and emotions, negative thoughts. Use it to cleanse your chakras, or one of the way how you could purify your chakras. And you just be, I should play like some soothing, calming music right now, you know what I'm saying, to add the ambience. Give me 1 second, let me find like some meditation music. Let me find some meditation music. You know what I'm saying, and we finish this little purification, and then we're gonna get into the lecture. Greetings, salutations, and good now. Oh shit, I ain't wanna hear no about the HSBC Bank. Fuck HSBC Bank. Don't wanna hear about that. Y'all give me 1 second, let me just get this meditation music. The subscription price, I think oh shit, I don't wanna see nothing about no Joker movie. Just give me some meditation music. Alright, we good. I don't know what the prices are. I don't think there's anything crazy. I think the subscriptions are affordable. Alright. Y'all killing me, man. So where we at? Alright, so let's go back down to the heart chakra. We're gonna cleanse and purify your heart chakra right now. Good luck with that. Thank you so much. We always need luck, we always need fortune. We always need luck and we always need fortune. So yes, back to you. Reflecting the good luck and the good fortunes back to you. Alright, let's go to our heart space. Right now we're gonna purify and cleanse the heart space. The heart space is where we hold our emotions and our feelings. Yeah, so we're releasing any negative feelings, any negative emotions that we may have accumulated throughout the days, the weeks, the months, the years, and we're just cleansing all of that negative energy from the heart space. And right now I'm cleansing your heart space. Right now I'm asking you to release any negative feelings that you're experiencing. Any hurt, any disappointments, any letdown, any heartbreak, as the smoke is just dancing and fading away and just dissipating, so is all of the negative feelings and negative emotions are just dissipating at this moment as you release them. All of the negative energy and negative spirits that you may have accumulated in your walk of life, they're being released at this moment as we use the herbs to purify and cleanse your vortex. Yeah, so release. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale freedom and exhale peace. Inhale freedom. Oh, that's so powerful. And exhale peace. Too much of them out there. Too much of what? What is too much? If there's too much, just let go and release. Alright, we're going to move down into the solar plexus. The solar plexus and our gut area controls our actions. Yeah? So right now we are purifying our actions, and we're gonna have pure, clear, powerful actions with pure intentions, clear intentions and clear goals. Yeah? Clear actions and clear goals. So right now we're purifying and cleansing our solar plexus, and also this is moving any bad bacteria and moving around any negative stagnant energy that you have in your gut area. So right now we are purifying your solar plexus, and your solar plexus controls your actions and how you see yourself, your inner sun. And right now we are moving around any negative energies and dispelling them, and just opening up that solar plexus so it could shine. Opening up that solar plexus so it could shine. Yeah? And you're gonna have clear and pure actions. All of your actions are now purified and pure and clear, with clear and pure intentions of doing good, of shining bright just like the sun, being radiant, yeah, and emanating a light that is pure. So right now, your solar plexus chakra is becoming brighter and brighter and more open, more expanded, just like the sun that we are experiencing right now. Ooh, isn't that beautiful? Doesn't it feel good to be radiant and glowing from the inside out? All right, we're gonna inhale that freedom and exhale peace. Shout out to Kimberly. Greetings, salutations, and good now. All right, we're gonna get down to our sacral chakras, which is just in the navel area here. So we're using the power of our mind, the power of our intentions to cleanse and purify our sacral chakras around here, so that we could create from a pure, purified, clean state, clean slate, clean slate. All right. So purifying the sacral chakras. This is how we create. This is how we create. So right now we're purifying your sacral chakras. As I rotate the healing herbs, we're rotating your sacral chakras, and we're opening them. We're cleansing them of any negative feelings, any negative thoughts that are accumulating in your waistline, in above your sacral chakras. We are opening up those chakras right now so you could create and emanate from a pure, clean space. From a pure and clean space. All of your creations are going to be from a pure and clean state. And all of the negative energy, all of the negative vibrations and emotions and thoughts and feelings are being dissipated just like the smoke. So just imagine that the smoke is removing the negative energy, and just as the smoke is being lifted and being dispersed and just being ushered away, so is all of the negative energy that may be surrounding your vortex. It's just being moved away. It's just being blown away. All of your worries and all of your troubles, just let them, just cast them away right now. And we are opening up that sacral chakra so you could create beautiful creations. Beautiful creations are going to be emanated from your sacral chakras. All right, we're going to get down to we're going to get down to the dick and pussy ass crack area. We're going to get down to the root of a lot of your problems. So we're down into the root chakra area. And right now we are cleansing our root chakra. We're cleansing the dick and pussy ass crack area. Y'all know that I'm ratchet. Y'all know that I'm ghetto. But we're just cleansing that area right now so that we're not moving out of our lower chakras, and that our lower chakras would be open. Yeah? And we won't be in survival mode. We won't be moving in survival mode. We won't be moving in our fight or flight instinct, but we're going to be moving in a more rooted, grounded, cleansed, balanced, rooted area that is pure, that is purified. Yeah. So right now we are cleansing your root chakras. Cleansing your root chakras at this point. You won't be rooted in fear. You won't be rooted in shame. You won't be rooted in guilt. You won't be rooted in humiliation or any of the lower feelings. Yeah, so right now we're purifying and we're cleansing any of those lower feelings that make you feel low and lonely. Yeah, and all of the negative spirits that are attached to your lower chakras, all of the negative thoughts and feelings that are attached to your lower chakras, we're cleansing it. And just imagine at this time that your worries and your troubles are just drifting away in the smoke. It's just drifting away in the smoke. Alright? And we're gonna cleanse that dick and pussy ass crack area called the root chakra right now. And everything that you're doing with this area, yeah, that makes you rooted, connect your legs, make you grounded to the earth. We're cleansing this area. Yeah? And then we're gonna just do a last 360 cleanse. We're gonna go from the head, crown, third eye is open, throat chakra is open, it's purified, it's cleansed. I'm going to speak purified thoughts. Heart space is cleansed and purified, pure emotions. Solar plexus is emanating brightly, shining brightly. Ooh, look at that emanation. Sacral chakras ready to create. Root chakra rooted and grounded and foundated. Alright, let me get you guys good for the day. Alright, so opening up your crown chakra, you're gonna have purified thoughts. Opening up that third eye chakra, you're going to be able to see with clarity. Opening up that throat chakra, you won't speak malice, you're gonna speak life. We're gonna speak life into existence. Yeah. Opening up that heart space, you're going to be emanating massive amounts of love. And you're also going to be open to receiving love in new ways. Opening up that solar plexus, you understand me? Your solar plexus is going to be shining bright with beautiful illuminations. Opening up that sacral chakra, your creations are going to be pure. And opening up that root chakra right now, you're rooted in purity and clarity. And it's time to do the last 360. 1, 6, 9. I And it is divine, guys. It is divine. All right, I hope that you guys enjoyed that cleansing purification ritual, and I hope that at this moment you guys are feeling cleansed and purified, and you're feeling uplifted. No worries, no cares, no problems. Living it up. All right, we're gonna open up and we're gonna start doing some card readings. Okay, we're gonna start doing some card readings. I feel drawn to do some card readings. Just for a few more moments. Okay, so we're gonna be pulling cards when it relates to your money, your status, your business. Actually, give me 1 second. If I could change the about me, I'll just type that in there, and I'm going to do a few card readings for give me 1 second. Say something nice and I'll pull a card. Money, business, and career. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Grand Rising. All right, so we're gonna do some card readings. Let me grab my cards, and we're gonna get it going. All right, so we got the cards. We're gonna be talking about money, career, finances, employment, your stability, your income, even all the way down to your benefits, your social security, your pension, your retirement, all of that stuff. So y'all just drop a comment real quick, and we're gonna get the cards going. Okay, greetings, salutations, and good now. Happy Friday the 13th. I had a whole lecture prepared about Friday the 13th, but the energy just shifted. So yeah, good afternoon. Great afternoon. All right, let's get the cards going. Let's see what's going on with you guys' money, with your business, and all of that stuff. Like I said, I had a whole lecture prepared about Friday the 13th. We could probably get into the lecture because I like to kick knowledge. You know what I'm saying? My knowledge is the hardest right now. You know what I'm saying? I got the hardest scholarship. I got the hardest esoteric knowledge. And it's about taking our power back, taking the voodoo and the spookism out of these dates and numbers, and understanding it from a pure, clear standpoint, so we could know what's happening, and we could know how they're using these days and energies and numbers against us. And it's so crazy because we got 13 people in the chat right now. So shout out to y'all. All right, let's start getting the cards going. Let's see what's going on with y'all money. Who's first? All right, let's do Rue. All right, and then we're gonna go from there with the comments. Because we're in Virgo energy, we're gonna do a 6-card shuffle. Shout out to Scotland. Shout out to the people in Scotland. Let's go. 1, 2. You know what to do. 3, 4. Open the door. 5, 6. So we could pick up sticks. Understand me? Big sticks. So let's see what the energy is saying for Rue. Rue, you're in your big queenly energy. You know what I'm saying? And this is not saying that you're a female or anything, but it's just saying that you need to be moving in your queenly energy in a more royal, prestigious manner. The queen signifies like Pisces energy. So whatever is your dreams, whatever is your illusions, whatever is your fantasies, those are the things that could be what opens up your income at this point in time. So think about whatever is your dream, whatever you dream to be, that just might be the thing that might connect you to, you know what I'm saying, What does mine say? We're gonna get into it. Hold on, give me 1 second. You know what I'm saying? So boom, the more you tap into your dreams and things that may be like fantasy, you know what I'm saying, but it could actually play out in. I was actually journaling about this yesterday. Alright, so boom, the stuff that like you're dreaming about, your fantasies. But here's the thing about it: the things that are our dreams and fantasies, you need to be able to foundate it and make it into like a passion. So you need to get more passionate about it. And because it's a diamond, you actually need to do some physical practice. Yeah, so you actually need to go and enact whatever you're dreaming about. All right, who's next? Let's get into Mama Cat, because I see the roses. Thank you so much for the roses. Doing it major. All right, so let's get into Mama Cat. We're gonna do a 6 shuffle for the big Virgo energy. Shout out to the Virgin Mary. 1, 2, you know what to do. 3, 4, open the doors. 5, 6, so we could pick up sticks. And I'm sorry, let's see what's going on with your money. Boom. So Mama Cat, it's all on you, baby. It's all on you. You're the one. You can't look to the left. You can't look to the right. You can't look to the government. You gotta look to you. You gotta depend on yourself for the source of income, for the money. Yeah, so I don't know if you're an entrepreneur or you run your own business or whatever the case is, but when it comes to this money and your finances, you're gonna be reacting and responding to some sort of ideas and some sort of visions that has something to do with you. Yeah, or maybe you starting your own business, but you are the one that the spotlight is on. Yeah, so you don't have any assistance but yourself at this moment. So when it comes to this money, it's gonna come from some idea that you need to emanate. Yeah, so I hope you find that helpful and useful. All right, let's see who is next. Let's get into Blue Eyes. I'm sorry guys, I'll try to get everyone, so you guys need to keep commenting so I know who's here and what we're hitting for. I've been looking into doing cards and psychic. Exactly. So that's something you have to do. I'm saying that's something you have to tap into. Yeah, let's get into Blue Eyes. Shout out to Blue Eyes. I love some Blue Eyes. All right, big Virgo energy. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, you know what to do. 3, 4, open the doors. 5, 6, so we could pick up sticks. You know what I'm saying? Big sticks. Alright, so this is for Blue Eyes. Big Queen energy again. Big Queen energy again. So you have to be moving in some royalty. You got to look up and not look down. You're royal. You're sovereign. You are an individual. Yeah, and you have some grand ideas. You have some fantasies and some dreams and some things that may not seem real to other people, but you gotta show them that this thing could be real. Yeah, and it's an actual physical thing that you need to do. So when it comes to the Queen, you have some dream, you have some passion of some sort. That could be the thing to open up the material and the income for you. Yeah, but you need to see yourself as, I don't want to say as like royalty, but you need to be confident. Yeah, because the Queen is confident. So you need to be confident about those dreams that you have and actually do something about it and not just keep dreaming about it. Yeah, you need to move those dreams into a more passionate state and actually do something about it. Let's get into Empress. Guys, if you need a reading, you need to keep commenting because I can't scroll up. I can't scroll up. Alright, let's get into Empress Leah. Empress Leah, and then we could get into Charm Miller. But y'all need to keep commenting and tapping the screen so I know that you're in the chat. Alright, big Virgo energy for Princess Leah. 1, 2, you know what to do. 3, 4, open the door. 5, 6, so we could pick up sticks. Let's see what's going on with your money and your income, baby. Boom. So you got the number 2 energy. So 2 is dualistic and also deals with relating, also deals with value. Yeah, so you need to put more value on relating, or put more value on yourself, yeah, and go about things in a more relatable manner. And that might be the situation to open up your income. You're gonna be reacting and responding to different ideas and visions about how you could go about doing this, but this is kind of looking like a partnership, yeah, where you take one step and maybe there's another individual who could take the other step. You got one hand to clap, one hand, and then the other hand could clap together. Yeah, so when it comes to your business, you need to do some sort of relate some ideas to, I don't know, person, place, or thing, and that could be the thing to open up your money. Maybe some conversation, or maybe just put in more value on yourself. Yeah, put in more value on the things you do. All right, let's go into I don't even know who I should get into next. Let's get Baps. Let's get Baps. And Kamara, I'm gonna get you too. I have just bought Lennon's. I hope everything is making sense and you guys find everything helpful and useful. All right, let's get into Baps. And then, oh yeah, let's do Charm Miller. Sorry if I'm a bit scattered, guys, but you know. All right, let's go. Charm Miller and then Baps, okay? So Baps, hang on for a second, sweetheart. Big Virgo energy in the building. 1, 2. This is for Charm Miller. You know what to do. 3, 4. Open up those doors. 5, 6. So we could pick up some sticks. What's going on with your business, career, and employment? Ooh, you got the 8 card. So the 8 card. Give me 1 second here. The 8 card represents time. If you look at it this way, this is like the infinity time. The infinity sign, sorry. Yeah. So it represents time. Yeah, it could also represent like material and spiritual realm, the cycle of growth. You understand me? You could see financial abundance diving into this energy signature, but whatever you're doing is gonna take time. Yeah, so right now you're gonna be reacting and responding to different ways of thinking and communicating about this business. Yeah, and maybe you're gonna get some ideas and different people to talk about, but there's some time that you got to put in. Yeah, there's some time that you got to put in figuring out, not really figuring out, but you got to go put in some time into whatever fear of reality you're trying to get this money from. Yeah, so that's what the card is saying. I hope you find that helpful or useful, Charm Miller. But you gotta go put in the time. Put in some more time. Yeah. What's going on in my life, my marriage, please? Kamara, give me a second. Let's get into Baps. I'm only talking about money. Yeah, I'm only talking about career, employment, retirement, social security, even down to your benefits. You know what I'm saying? If you want to know what's going on with your universal credits and your homeowners allowances and stuff like this. Yeah, so not too much on the marriage aspect, but Kamara, maybe we could dive into it. Let's see what Spirit's saying. All right, Baps, are you here? Let's get into Baps. 1, 2, you know what to do. 3, 4, open the doors. 5, 6, so we could pick up sticks. Baps, are you here? This is for Baps. Boom, you got the 9 card. So 9 represents completion in some sense or form, wisdom, enlightenment. It also could be symbolic to that Sagittarius energy of higher learning, expansion. Yeah. So when it comes to the money, you know what I'm saying, shit, maybe it might look like spitting wisdom or lecturing or using your experience to teach others, because the 9 is symbolic of the completion of a cycle. So you've completed some sort of cycle. So when it comes to your money, it seems like the money is already waiting for you, you know what I'm saying, because the cycle is completed. You know, with that experience with that expansion, you could teach, you could share your experience, and that could be the way of you getting money. So 9 isn't necessarily saying that you should be like a teacher or a lecturer or share your knowledge, but because you already completed that cycle, you do have a story that you could tell, and the heart is representing emotions. So you need to go and do some emotion. You need to go and be emotional, relatable. You need to connect with others, in some way, shape, or form. So I just have a feeling that you have a banging story that you could share, you know what I'm saying? And people could just, you know what I'm saying, give you some money for your story. You know what I'm saying? You make some TikToks, you make some reels and shit. And that's how that shit, that looks like where your money's gonna come from. In a mystical type of way. You understand me? Maybe you could even get into some traveling as well, mentally, you know what I'm saying, and physically. Alright, let's get into who's next. Y'all drop a comment. Let me see who's next. Money makers. Thank you so much, Babs. I hope you find that helpful and useful. Guys, remember, we got the cleansing herbs as well. This one is almost finished. I'm gonna create a few more, but these are for my subscribers. So if you guys want to have one, this one is like halfway, and the ones that I'm gonna make are gonna be even bigger. All right, what in the sorcery is happening here? We are doing card readings about your money, your income, your currencies, your job, your employment, your retirement, your benefits, you know what I'm saying, or your universal credit, you know what I'm saying. Let's talk about it. Let's do Kamara, and then I'll do Georgia. Stop that superstition. Listen, let's go with Kamara. All right, 1, 2, you know what to do. 3, 4. Open the door. 5, 6. So we could pick up motherfucking sticks. You understand me? No. Kamara, this is your card. Somebody already got this card already, but this seems like it's your type of energy. So you gotta go put in that time. You're gonna be reacting and responding to some ideas, different ways of thinking, different ways of communicating, but you gotta spend time in that realm. Yeah, so there's a lot of things that you need to figure out. You need to clear your mind, you know what I'm saying? And when it comes to the money, the realm or reality that you're trying to manifest this money in, whatever you're trying to do, it looks like you need to put a bit more time into it. Yeah? And time may not be, okay, oh shit, I need to put more time, so let me just watch the time and spend more time, but it's what you do with the time. Yeah? So make the time count. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I mean, make your time more quality time. Oh, you got the 8 too? Yeah, so you got to make your time more of a quality time type of situation. And always respect the time and put a lot of value and importance on the time. Yeah? So don't let anyone mess with your time. Don't be late. You know what I'm saying? Don't let anyone be late when they're dealing with you as well. So, yeah, respect the time. Yeah, and put more time into the things that you want to get the money from, your passions and your creations and your creativity. All right, let's get into Georgie X. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for waiting. I appreciate the patience. Greetings, salutations, and good now. Welcome to the major side of life. We're doing major card readings, talking about your money, your career, your employment, your social security, your retirement, your investments, bonds and stocks, all the way down to your motherfucking side hustles, you know what I'm saying? Only the legal stuff though. Only the legal stuff. Patience is the key. All right, and I'm gonna do you justice here. I'm gonna do you a solid. So let's get into the big Virgo energy. Big Virgo energy. 1, 2, you know what to do. 3, 4, open up those doors. 5-6. So we could pick up sticks. What's going on with your money, Georgia? Oh shit! Oh shit! Shit! Hold on, let me stop the music. Please don't stop the music. Please don't stop. Oh shit! Hold on, let me take a hit for this one. Lord Georgia, what the hell is going on with you? This might be the last card. This might have to be the last one. Holy shit. Alright, so what's going on with the Joker card is that you see, the Joker card is like a world card. Yeah, so it has many different interpretations. So you need to be able to decipher this one. Yeah, too funny. Listen, I need to draw the zoom, man, because this is a wild card, and every time the Joker comes out, it's either you're playing the joke on someone or someone is playing the joke on you. Yeah, so whatever is going on with your money, you gotta be careful. That's you for sure. You gotta be careful. Somebody is messing around with your money. Somebody's trying to clone you out, and it's deep. It's deep. It's deep, so let me try to break it down. Yeah, somebody's trying to mess around with your money. Somebody's trying to farm the fool with your money and your income, and they may make it seem like a joke, or may make it seem like an accident, or may make it seem like, oh, it was a mistake or something, when everything is really orchestrated. You know what I'm saying? So that could be one thing. And the other side of it too is that you could be the Joker at this point, you know what I'm saying? And you need to harness your crafts, because we know that the Joker is the master craftsman. Yeah, so you need to continue harnessing your crafts and continue harnessing your abilities and your products and your services, and you need to present it in a more entertaining, recreational, fun manner. Yeah, so that's what's going on with your money. It could go, it's like a wild card. You understand me? So yeah, but you gotta work on your craft behind the scenes. Yeah, you gotta get into a more mystical, occult practice where you're practicing and working on your things behind the scene, actually working on it, because we know before the Joker is going out to perform their gifts and their talents, they're actually mastering it and working on it. So the Joker kind of represents mastery. You got to master those skills, you know what I'm saying, and get it to a sufficient point where you could actually do it and it looks so easy, you know what I'm saying? Like however you're presenting, you know what I'm saying, it looks so easy, but no one could do it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're mastering your craft. Alright, let's get into Turbulent Unbroken. You know what I'm saying? Turbulent Unbroken. Let's see what's going on with your money. You know what I'm saying? See what's going on with your money. Ooh, I'm feeling cold. What the fuck? Alright. Yep, take notes. Take notes. Alright, let's get the music back going. Alright, let's see what's going on with the money for Turbulent Unbroken. 1, 2, big Virgo energy, you know what to do. 3, 4, open up those doors. 5, 6, so you could pick up sticks. Let's see what's going on with Turbulent's money. Boom, you got the big 3 card. So 3 represents creation. Yeah? 3 in some shape, some way, shape or form. Why do I feel so cold? Represents creation, communication, and expression. So when it comes to your money, you're going to be reacting and responding to some sort of creation, some sort of way of thinking, some information, some analytics. And you see, I don't know if you created something or you're thinking about creating something, but the 3 deals with creation, yeah, and communicating and analyzing. So whatever you just created or you're thinking about creating, you need to communicate a bit more about it, and you need to be more analytical when it comes to this creation that you're trying to get the money from. You understand me? So I hope you find that helpful and useful. Go communicate about this creation, yeah, and that could be the thing to open up your money. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're working on your job and you have some idea to create a new system or whatever you're trying to create. Go communicate about it. open up those streams of income for yourself. I'm saying, open up your short chakras, you know what I'm saying, and you go speak with an analytical point of view. You know, you're going to be reacting and responding and receiving information at this point in time and ideas. So you got to take those ideas and foundate it and structure it in your mind to be able to communicate about whatever you're trying to create. You know, you got to go create this thing. Alright, who we got next? Oh my days. We're gonna do 5 more minutes and then I need to go out into the sun. 5 more minutes and then we're gonna go out into the sun. Greetings, salutations, and good now. Hope everyone is having a great day. Happy Friday the 13th. I had a whole lecture about Friday the 13th and its esoteric meaning, but I feel like I'ma just skip that for now, because I don't think y'all are even bothered about Friday the 13th. I don't even think anybody's looking at it in like a spooky way at all, to be fair. So I just hope that you guys are enjoying the day. The weather is looking clear, guys. I'm interested to see what's going on with the royal family today, because I suspect that they're practicing mass ritual today especially, and it's so funny how the weather is cleared up. No, I'm not gonna drop my nuts and stand on this theory or this hypothesis, but I really think that they manipulate the weather. And on days like today, because I spoke about it yesterday, yeah, and this is like the natural weather, what it's supposed to be like, right? Or this is what I'm thinking, but I feel like they be manipulating the weather and doing crazy shit. So I just had a feeling that today was gonna be one of those really, really good days, because they need to pop out and take some pictures and sit on chairs and eat some food, you know what I'm saying, and practice their little Lististernium ritual and spell, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm gonna go out and practice my practices too while we have the sun. So I hope that you guys could enjoy some sun today. I know that you may not know what I'm on about, but I know what I'm on about. I know what I'm on about. 13,372 moi. Oh, so that's your birthday? That's your birthday? Have you ever got a reading then? You could just get a reading. The 3rd of March, so like you're what, Aries, Pisces, Aries cusp, charm. All right, that's cool. All right, we're gonna do 3 more minutes. If anybody wants to do a card reading, me, Pisces. Oh yeah, okay, Pisces, big Pisces energy, big Pisces energy. There's a lot of crazy astrological alignments too. I think maybe later in my live stream, we're gonna do some astrology and talk about the alignments and stuff like this. But there are 2 major alignments that we have right now. We have a grand earth trine with moon being in Capricorn, sun being in Virgo, moon being in Capricorn, and Uranus being in Taurus. So that's giving us the ability to be more structured and organized and stable at this point in time. And there's also like a cardinal square with a lot of the cardinal signs squaring out each other. So that's also going to cause a bit of confusion, and it's going to be a whole learning process when it comes to the things that we are trying to initiate and create and spark off and give life to, because we know the cardinal signs deals with initiation and sparking and the beginning of something. So it's going to be a flunked out situation where we don't know if we want to emanate from our fire, from our water, from our earth, or from our air, you know what I'm saying? So right now we need to use discernment and just use our elements and our abilities based on necessity and what the situation calls for. So I hope that makes sense. I hope you guys could make that make sense in some way, shape, or magnitude. If there's no more card readings, if no one else is jumping up for a card reading, I think I might just get into the Friday the 13th lecture for maybe like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, get that lecture out, because I'm also posting the content onto my YouTube page. So, yeah. If there's no more card readings, when it comes to you guys' money, employment, job, or something like this, then we could just talk about Friday the 13th and try to take a bit of spookism out of it, understand it from a more natural, spiritual state, and maybe even dive into like some of the history of Friday the 13th and where it originated. And yeah, like I said, take the spookism out of it, understand it from a more natural, spiritual state, and reclaim our energy and learn how to use these things for us and not against us. So 10 seconds for card reading. 9, 8, 7, 6, big Virgo energy. 5, woo, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, the time is done. Time to kick the bucket, and we're about to get restricted, guys. Time to get restricted. You know what I'm saying? We're about to get restricted. We're about to get real in this bitch. We're gonna start cursing and swearing and, you know what I'm saying, getting back to life. Getting back to life. All right, so let's get restricted first and foremost, and then we're gonna get into this lecture about Friday the 13th and take some spookism out of it. Now, for the most part, shout out to Miss B UK, you know what I'm saying? Miss B Major, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miss B UK. Greetings, salutations, and good now. Listen, I didn't even spark up yet, and we are already restricted, but that's how I like it. Welcome to chaos. Welcome to the subconscious world now. And I'm saying, welcome to chaos. Now, for the most part, yesterday I already brought on my live stream the correlation between the government, shadow government, the people who are running y'all country, the correlation between them releasing prisoners a few days ago, and the mass ritual, or not even mass, but they're doing it in the open, and it's called Listicturnium, yeah? So there's a correlation between them releasing prisoners on a auspicious basis, or on a suspicious basis that is against their practice, against their customs, against the law and jurisdiction, to release prisoners early in that type of capacity. Now what they're doing is practicing a certain ritual called Listicturnium, yeah? And it's their idea of purifying themselves, you know what I'm saying, because they look at all of their buildings. The people who built your country, yeah? Let me slow down and let me tell you this. The people who built your country, like the royal family and the Masons and stuff like this, they look at all of their buildings, yeah, like the courthouse and the hospital and the jailhouse as parts of their body, yeah, and parts of their mind, yeah. So every time they like release prisoners and stuff like this, they're practicing some sort of purification ritual where they think that they're cleansing their lower desires. So they're doing something weird right now. So you guys need to understand that. So right now, we're going to be breaking down Friday the 13th, because today is like the climax of their little ritual and spell. And usually they practice this Listicturnium during times of crisis. So maybe somebody in the royal family is sick or something, somebody is about to die, they're going to some catastrophe, you know what I'm saying, or they're just trying to change the social narrative and the sentiment, because they feel like when the citizens or the slaves are revolting or speaking out against them, they're in some sort of crisis, or they're not doing something right, and they're not pleasing their God. Yeah. So that's one of their practices that they do to balance their Libra scales, balance out their Ma'at scales, or some weird shit like this. It's all weird, you know what I'm saying? It's all some sort of weird mental illness, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta know that the people who run the world and shit, like, they got some mental illness for real. But now let's get into the Friday the 13th, you know what I'm saying, and break it down and take some spookism out of it, so we know what the energies really, really mean. So, for the most part, everything is rooted and founded in astronomy, astrology, and anatomy. Now, shout out to Archangel Uriel Dolo, the pilot man, for kicking this type of knowledge, you know what I'm saying, and reminding us of what we already know. You understand me? So, for the most part, we know that the days of the week, the calendar was a system that was created. Yeah? And the authors were practicing astronomy, which was watching the sun and its movement and calculating some mathematics behind it. So we know that we have day and night, you know what I'm saying, and it is cyclical, and we have the seasons and stuff like this. Y'all know what is astronomy, yeah? So we don't need to get into the whole history and the whole science of astronomy, but basically it's just calculating the different points of the sun and its rotation and its movement. Yeah, and the astrology is the meaning and reasoning behind what the sun is doing and the emanations of the sun. So boom, the people who created the calendar, they were practicing astronomy. So the days of the week are all correlated to a sphere or a position of the sun or a planet. No, I'm gonna make a bold statement. I'm gonna drop my nuts on this one. Yeah, because I've never went outside and seen any of these planets. So when it comes to the existence of actual like planets, I don't think no planets exist. Yeah, but what is actually happening is that there's a mathematical equation of the sun being in different positions, and that creating like an atmosphere, that creating like a certain type of fear, and keeping the calculations of that fear, even though the sun isn't there, is how we make up the analogies and allegories of these other type of planets. For example, we know that in the summertime, the sun or the earth, the organism that we're living in, appears to be closer. Yeah, so that rotation is a closer rotation than when it's in the winter time and the sun appears to be further away. Now that's a more outer or expanded fear. You understand me? And they would call that fear a certain type of planet like Saturn, or call that outer rotation or that outer sphere or more inner sphere like Mars or Venus or something like this, right? So boom, when it comes to the days of the week correlate to each one of these spheres, and Friday correlates to the Venus sphere. Yeah, I know this is a bit long-winded, but I'm just trying to get y'all to understand that everything was created from astronomy, astrology, and there's an anatomy to it. Yeah, which speaks about your body part. Yeah, and the actual structures and shit that the Masons and the government go out and build, they are representations of their mind and body parts. So y'all got to know that. That's why you can't go out and disrespect the government buildings and shit like this. They'll really throw you under the jail. You know what I'm saying? Because they think that you're desecrating their body parts and shit like this. So y'all could, when y'all rioting, you know what I'm saying, y'all could loot the Gregs and loot the Aldis and Asdas, but don't dare try to disrespect a government building or a Masonic lodge or something like this, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get the book thrown at you, so be careful. So for the most part, we know that Friday was named after one Friday, the day of the week, you know what I'm saying, based on the astronomy calendar system, correlates to Venus, right? Which is the planet that is linked to love, beauty, the goddess Venus in Roman mythology. It would be Freyja in mythology. And we know that Friday is the time that we like to, like have fun and go out and just enjoy ourselves. We're gonna dress up and get into beauty and stuff like this. So it's something that you all practice. You know what I'm saying? Practice that Friday little ritual and spell where you play out the energetic frequencies of the day that you're in. So Friday, it correlates to Venus, and I'm saying, and our love and beauty. And Venus also speaks with compromise and sacrifice and pleasure and our desires and being satisfied and comfortable in some shape or form. So with the Friday energy, that's Friday in a nutshell. Now let's break down 13. Let's see what's going on with the 13 energy. So when it comes to 13, the numberings of the days, each day is a degree in astronomy. Yeah. So if anybody is into astronomy and you're on like astral planets and like you're watching how the sun moves and stuff like this, or you understand how they came up with the astrological wheel, each day would represent a degree. Yeah, that the sun moves, and it takes 30 days, 30 degrees to move through a sign. Yeah. But when it comes down to the numbers of the days, this is a whole different system. Now, this is like numerology, and it's still linked with astrology because the days or the degrees, days, degrees. And that's why they have like 30 degrees in Masonry. Well, actually 33 degrees, because it's 33 degrees to actually move from one sign to another sign. Yeah. So 33 degrees of Masonry, all of it is linked. So boom, let's tap into the number 13. So we know that the days of the week are correlated to the degrees, and each degree has a different energetic frequency, an energetic signature, a different characteristic, a different character. Yeah, so that's why every day is a new day, because every day has a different character, a different energy, a different frequency, vibration, different emanations that are created for each day. Now, when it comes down to numerology and the 13th in numerology, you always have to add the numbers and deduce it back to the singular digit. So when it comes to the 13, you have 1 and you have 3. So you need to break down 1 and 3, put the numbers together, and get the energetic frequency of the two numbers together. So 1 is basically the neo, independent, creation, leadership, individuality, the spirit's first emanation. You could kind of reference it to that Aries energy of you emanating your first light, to be seen as the first creation. Yeah, so we have the 1 energy of being creation, of being source, of being divine, of being pure, but also being naive and could be childlike because it didn't have the full experiences of all the other accumulation of the numbers. Now we have the number 3. Number 3 taps us into basically creation. The 1 would be like father, the 2 would be like mother, duality, feminine, harmony, partnership, and then the 3 would be like the children, the creation. So for the most part, we have 1. Well, let's finish breaking down 3. So with the 3, we have communication, expression, the Trinity. Yeah, the mother, the father, the mother, and the creation. So that's the 3. So when you put the 1 and the 3 together, you have 4, which is something that you could make stability out of, structure out of. You could make it practical. 4 represents like the 4 elements, and the building blocks to the realm of reality that we are living in. So I need to just stop reading the comments like this. It's crazy. So for the most part, the number 13 deduces back down to 4, which deals with structure, stability, practicality, and the building blocks to basically create the world. Now, a higher octane of this will come down to law and order and ethics, because we know that to have stability and structure and to have practicality, we need to have some sort of discipline and routine and regimen, and to be able to have this structured thing that we're trying to build. This comment is throwing me off. I'm gonna mute you. That just I don't usually mute people, but you threw me under the bus with that one. Y'all stop coming in here with those silly comments. That was crazy, man. That was crazy. I think I might need to that was crazy. That was crazy. They're bots. Yeah. I'm trying to see if y'all like trying to interact with me, if y'all like, you know what I'm saying, on point with me or what's not. Shout out to Dexter, greetings, salutations, and good know. And then somebody came in with that weird comment. Anyway, I think that was it for the most part. So when it comes to the number 13, we deduce it back to 4. We have stability, structure, practicality. Now, how they use the number 4, they use it for like law and ethics. Now, I'm going to use that in another, I'm going to talk about that like in another live stream. But for the most part, when it comes to Friday the 13th, there's nothing spooky about it, because Friday, they correlated. This is their system, you know what I'm saying? This is their world that we're living in. So the more we learn how they think and their mind, the more we could use these energies and everything for ourselves, you know what I'm saying? So we could get from point A to point B. So for the most part, Friday correlates to the planet Venus, and Venus is symbolic for love, pleasure, compromise, sacrifice, because for the most part, the things that pleasure us, we could go overboard and it could lead into some sort of bad habit, you know what I'm saying? So we got to know how to sacrifice and compromise and balance out our Venus energy, because it could get slippery, a slippery slope, and before you know it, you could go from just having a pleasurable experience to ending up as a drug addict or under the jailhouse or in some sort of scandal or some sort of crazy situation. So Friday just correlates to Venus, and beauty, pleasure, and 13 represents structure, practicality, stability, aka law and order. So Friday the 13th is just a day of loving or showing appreciation for being stable, for being practical, and for being structured. Now, how they use it, you understand me? How the government use it, the royals and the shadow government and stuff like this use it. They use it in a way to implement their law, and order. And on today, especially, you know what I'm saying, because this is the height of the Listicternium ritual that they're doing, where they need to like release prisoners and incite the social sentiment, and they're gonna go eat some food and sit on some chairs with some weird pictures and shit like this, you know what I'm saying? Some weird stuff they be practicing, mental illnesses. But anyway, they be doing it to appreciate their laws and their orders and their stability and their structures and shit like this. So that's how they're gonna be using it. And for the most part, shit, I'm just gonna do me, you know what I'm saying? And y'all do with the energies however y'all want to do with the energies. But let's get into a bit of history and folklore, as you may call it. They always perceive it to be scary, but there's nothing scary about it. But let me show you where the spookism came in. Now, on Friday the 13th, on October Friday the 13th, in 1307, King Philip IV, I think King Philip IV of France, tortured and he arrested and tortured some Knight Templars. Yeah, so some 700 years ago or something like this, or some long time ago, 1307. So that's what, like 800 years, 700 and something years ago. Some fractions in the Masons, or some, basically some Mason, King Philip was enacting some new law. Yeah, they were enacting some new law, and they arrested and tortured some Knight Templars or some other military fraction of like the Freemasons or some other law initiates or something like this. And this was King Philip's way of getting initiated or something, because he also had to go through like some other pope or something. But yeah, basically like he was in debt to some other fraction, and he had to go do some manipulation and shit like this. You understand me? So after he did that and he was able to defeat them in war, then they created some sort of allegory or story behind why Friday the 13th is some spooky day. But basically it was just a day that he appreciated his kingly position because he was the king. Yeah, so as the king, Friday shit, Venus, okay, I'm gonna love number 4, my structures and my stability and my law. How could I, as the king, be in debt to some punk ass Knight Templars? You know what I'm saying? So he arrested them and tortured them. You know what I'm saying? He sacrificed them to God Venus or whatever their mind was. You know what I'm saying? And that's like the little his story, the little allegory of what happened. And it was so bad because let me see, I had it here, I had it pulled up here. Yeah, so basically like on that day they disbanded the Templars, you know what I'm saying, aka they eradicated some lower animalistic desires, you know what I'm saying, and by doing a little purification or purging, they think that they're what's that shit called, I guess getting more enlightened or illuminated, or they're rising some sort of degrees or getting lighter, you understand me? So that's like the whole spookism, you understand me? Like they went out and killed people on Friday the 13th. That's it. That's all the spookism comes from, you understand me? And then they're gonna perpetuate some story, some other allegories and some other stories, you know what I'm saying? I know that they're in America and they're already elevated through like the ages and stuff like this, so ain't no real spookism behind it, beside them going out and killing people. That's it, you know what I'm saying? Some 600-700-year-old story about them murdering each other, you know what I'm saying? So that's it, that's all. But on a more spiritual, esoteric, neutral basis, yeah, Friday the 13th is just Friday the 13th. You know what I'm saying? You know what you like to do on a Friday. You like to relax and dive into your pleasures and the things that you desire. You like to dress up and beautify yourself. And when it comes to the 13 energy, we know that deals with structure and stability and being practical. So that's it. That's all when it comes to Friday the 13th. Understand me? Ain't nothing spooky about it. Now, if y'all know something spooky that I don't know, I'ma open up the chat. Y'all could jump up into the box. We're gonna do a little open, little live discussion, live debate. If y'all wanna debate me about Friday the 13th, if y'all got some other ideas, we could do that. But if not, then we're gonna just rock out for the next 6 minutes. I'ma roll me a small little fag. And then I'm about to hit the road. We got one person in the box, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you bring your best intellect, bring your best scholarship, your best knowledge, bring your best information. What's going down? Talk to me. What's going down? ain't saying nothing, man. Y'all weird. Why y'all being weird? Why y'all being weird? I ain't got time for it. Anybody want to come up and talk about Friday the 13th? I already broke it down from a spiritual, esoteric nature. What do y'all have to say? Anybody want to debate what I said? Anybody want to challenge it? Anybody have any spooky thoughts that needs dispelling about Friday the 13th? Shit, y'all click the box and come in. Let's talk. Friday the 13th is my luckiest day. Shit, there you go. You know what I'm saying? You want to hop up in the box and tell us why it's lucky? You want to hop up in the box and talk about it? Let's go. Understand? Because there are a lot of spookism about it. We just broke it down. You know what I'm saying? It's just a day to love and appreciate your structure and your stability and your orders. You know what I'm saying? And you kill your a day to imprison your Knight Templars, you know what I'm saying, and you bound them up. Anything that you're indebted to, you bound them up, you torture them, you know what I'm saying, and you enact a new order, a new kingly order. That's it. I'm saying you practice what King, what was his name? King Philip IV was practicing. And it's funny, it's funny too, because his name is King Philip the Fourth, right? And he did whatever he did on the 13th, which equals back down to 4. So it's so funny how once you peep game, once you peep game, you could see their craft being practiced, because they're always using numerology, they're always using symbology, they're always using some reference and significance. Friday the 13th was made a bad day from the biblical belief. From the biblical belief. What's the biblical belief? What's the biblical belief? If you want to come up in the chat and chat about it, we could talk about it, but what's the biblical belief? What's the biblical belief? Biblically. But yeah, they be doing a lot of shit like that too, and then they're gonna put it in the Bible for the peons, you know what I'm saying? For the peons to think that Friday the 13th is something bad. But the only thing bad about Friday the 13th is that those Masons went out and executed someone on that day and said that, hey, if you do what these people do, we're gonna do you just like them, you know what I'm saying? That's it. That's let's see. Make sure you bring your best knowledge, bring your best scholarship. You know what I'm saying? Best knowledge, best scholarship.
Hello.
What's going down?
So some people say that, well, I agree with what you were saying about the Masons and stuff like that, but some people say that Friday the 13th was had bad connotations around it, because in the Bible there was originally 13 disciples, and then one disciple was a traitor, if you know Judas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then it became 12. So thinking of Tudor times, and then bit after that, when Protestants came around, when Henry VIII made Protestants, this is just an English maybe sort of thing where it came from. I don't know about Americans. Yeah, I don't know about Americans, because I think they have different beliefs. But so when Protestants first came around, 13 became an unlucky number and an unlucky sort of thing. So when Friday the 30th came around, I think people kind of had these mindsets,
right,
of I don't, if you don't care why you listen, then I don't
Don't read the comments.
So because people, like, it shows how people get brainwashed into thinking certain things, because like how religion can control people,
Right.
because like they actually think that a number is unlucky because of like, or like has bad things around it.
Right.
But as maybe you were saying as well before, like there's probably higher things like in society, like people above us, well, not above me, but but
I like how
people
you said that.
people that try to think they're above, us, like, quotations, normal people, they try and hide stuff that is so, like, has higher power, where
Right.
they don't want us to know. So with me now, like, I wake up, like, today I forgot it was Friday the 13th. I woke up, I'm feeling good, like I started cleaning and stuff, and I thought, why am I feeling so good? Like, it's just random. Then I looked at my phone and I'm like, oh, it's Friday the 13th. I always have a good day ever since I was a child. Like, good stuff happens to me, and like there's been good things in the past I'm not gonna go into, but I just wake up.
Shout out to Susie.
I don't know what it is. It's just like, so I feel like they've made it a bad thing because
Right.
it spirit, like, if you want to say spiritually now, I think maybe it's when we like recharge or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, maybe you should, like if you want to pray or go in nature, do what you want. But I really do think that people have bad connotations around it, because
Right.
it's something good, maybe.
Yeah, for sure. All right, man. Well, shout out to Kayla for popping in, bringing your 1-2, man. And I like everything that you were saying. You
Thank
understand?
you.
Yeah, so shout out to you, man. I'm a
Bye. Have a
mix.
nice day. I'm gonna
For
go.
sure, man. Continue to do it major. I'm gonna make space for anyone else who wants to pop up into the box. But yeah, man, you got the right interpretation, or at least the right starting point. Now, for the most part, we know that all of this is fabricated. Everything is made up. You know what I'm saying? And we as spirits, we as beings, we have to make everything make sense. So we created the calendar. We were the ones who went out and sat and watched the sun position and start giving it names and titles and allegories. So know that everything is made up. Now, because we are living in their world, their synthetic world that we are made of, the more we know about it and the more we understand it, and we understand their starting points and how they think and how they constructed it, we could use their energy, to, get on our 1-2 and know how to move in their system. You understand me? And for the most part, Kayla was onto some real shit. That's one thing they do. Everything that is good and pleasant, they invert it, pervert it and use it against you, and they extrapolate all the good and all the positive energies, and they give you the bad end of the stick, So you're thinking it's a cursed day or a bad day, when Friday the 13th is just a day to love and appreciate your structures and your stability and your foundations and your 4 elements. That's it. That's all. No spookism about it. But what they're gonna do is they're gonna go out, they're gonna go kill somebody, on that day, and be like, here, boom, this is what happened on this day. And if you do this, this is what's going to happen to you. And they perpetuate that story, perpetuate that allegory, put it in their books. You understand me? Talking about, oh, this was a 13th disciple, right? And when you think about it, the Knight Templars who King Philip arrested and tortured, right? The Knight Templars who he arrested and tortured, he made them confess to like treachery and heresy and like being traitors. You know what I'm saying? So everything is an allegory. So this story in the Bible talking about Judas may just be an allegory to these Knight Templars who King Philip arrested, and then he went to the Pope to to disband the Knight Templars. You know what I'm saying? So the allegory of Judas being expelled from being the disciples is actually Pope Clement disbanding the Knight Templars in 1307 and them making 13 the number 13 or that Friday the 13th some sort of sacred day where they could practice some sort of ritual and spell and tell you, oh, this is an unlucky day or some shit like this. So ain't no spooky day. So we already dispelled that, we already debunked that, and we got our powers back. I'm saying it's a beautiful day. I'm about to rock out and enjoy some sunlight and shit, get grounded and get moving. Alright guys, so remember we got the cleansing herbs for purification, getting rid of negative spirits and negative energies. I'm gonna light up one more for you guys, do one more cleanse, and then we're gonna rock out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna rock out real quick. Alright, so boom. Crown, chakra open, third eye chakra open, activated, throat chakra open, activated, heart chakra open, solar plexus open, sacral chakras open, dick, pussy, ass crack area, root chakra open, 3, 6, 9, and it's divine. I'll catch you guys on the next time. Love from the deeper layers of my onion soul. Doing it major.